Hello, Amazon. I'm Verna Heiser, gifted and talented resource specialist at Homestead Wakefield Elementary School in Harford County, Maryland. This is my colleague, Mr. Bones. I'm going to be talking to him today about how STEM and computer science reaches a specific type of student. Not necessarily one specific student, but a specific type of students. So, Mr. Bones, do you know that student in your class who can't sit still or who gets stuck because they're a perfectionist and just isn't producing the quality of work that you would consider them able to produce based on their cognitive ability? Those students might be twice exceptional. A twice exceptional student is a student who has high cognitive ability and is identified as a gifted student, but has some sort of barrier that impacts their ability to access their cognitive knowledge. So, it could be a student with ADHD, it could be a student with severe anxiety, it could be a student with dyslexia or dysgraphia, it could be a student with a speech impediment. So we have programs, hands-on programs like STEM, computer challenges, computer coding, that can teach computational thinking, problem solving, and allow these students that aren't necessarily being academically challenged in the regular classroom or demonstrating their ability that can show their giftedness through other venues. So I run programs like Coding Club, First Lego League. We do STEM bridge building challenges. We play with robotics of all different types. And these students find success. I know, right? They're not being successful in the classroom. Some of them can't write a paragraph and they're in the fourth grade or read at grade level. But these students are still cognitively gifted. And giving them a hands-on opportunity to demonstrate their giftedness is a great way to get them motivated to stay in school and to try harder. So, through programs, STEM programs, art programs, computer science programs, all of these things allow students to demonstrate their giftedness in a not typical way. Because these students are neurodiverse. Their brains aren't wired the same as everybody else's. So they think differently, they intake information differently, they express themselves differently. And through computer science and through coding, they get immediate feedback. So they do something, it doesn't work. They've got to problem solve it, figure out why. They have to work with a friend, they have to collaborate, they have to use their cognitive ability in a different way. They have trouble sitting in a classroom. They have trouble taking information in, either verbally or reading. So they need that information in different ways, different modalities. So we use lots of videos. We use lots of podcasts. The students have the ability to utilize text to speech and speech to text to write reports and to show their understanding. They create videos to demonstrate understanding. They create presentations about computer science to help younger students. My 4th and 5th grade students will assist the 3rd graders at the end of the year learning basic coding so that next year when those students start the program, they have a heads up. I think computer science and STEM are the absolute best way to engage all students. However, this group of twice exceptional students who are not finding academic success in the classroom and sometimes are having issues with behaviors, hands-on STEM, computer science are programs that can allow these children to shine instead of feeling bad about themselves for their inability to do things other students can do. Because they can do things that other students can't do and can do, they just do them in a different way. So, Mr. Bones, next time you have that student that's cowering under their desk because they don't want to write a paragraph, let's take a look at his cognitive ability before we assume that he can't do it.